I am Sarah DLG and I will be playing Hedda-Sarah.
And I'm Ben Michaels, and I'll be playing Testament.
Morning.
Hedda! Good gracious me, up so early?
Yes, I got up very early this morning.
Extraordinary. I thought for sure you'd still be in bed.
Don't talk so loud. Mrs. Elfstad is lying down in my room.
Miss Elfstad spend the night here?
Well, no one came to fetch her.
No. Suppose not.
Did you enjoy yourself at the judge's?
Were you worried about me?
Certainly not. I just wondered if you enjoyed yourself.
Yes, I did, for once. Especially at the beginning of the evening when Eilert read to me. We arrived more than an hour early, if you can imagine. Brock had a lot to see to, so Eilert read to me.
Tell me about it.
Oh, Hedda, you can't begin to imagine what this book will be like. It must be one of the most remarkable books ever written. Extraordinary.
No, I didn't really mean that.
I have to tell you something, Hedda. When Eilert finished reading to me, something horrible happened to me.
Horrible?
I sat there, envying Eilert for being able to write like that. Can you imagine?
I can, yes.
And the worst part is that he has all this talent, and yet he's absolutely irredeemable.
Do you mean because he's more high-spirited than the others?
No, I mean because he's quite incapable of doing anything in moderation.
So what happened in the end?
Well, I think it might be rather what might be described as bacchanalian.
And did he have vine leaves in his hair?
Vine leaves? I didn't notice any. But he did make a long, incoherent speech about the woman who inspired him in his work. At least that's how he described her.
Did he mention her name?
No, he didn't. I can't imagine it could be anyone other than Miss Elfstad. Take my word for it.
So where did you leave him?
On the way into town. After it broke up, the last of us all left at the same time. Brock came with us to get a bit of fresh air, and in the end we decided to take Eilert home. He'd rather overdone it, you see.
I suppose he had.
Now here's the strange part, Hedda, or perhaps tragic's a better word for it. I'm almost too ashamed to tell you on Eilert's behalf.
Oh, get on with it.
On the way into town, I dropped back behind the others, only for a minute, if you can imagine.
Yes, for goodness sake.
I hurried to catch up with the others. Do you know what I found? Lying on the pavement?
How should I know?
You mustn't tell anyone about this, Hedda. Promise me you won't, for Eilert's sake. This is what I found.
Isn't this the parcel he had with him yesterday?
Yes, it's the whole of his priceless, irreplaceable manuscript. He'd lost it without even realizing. It's extraordinary, Hedda. It's tragic.
Why didn't you give it back to him straight away?
I didn't dare, the state he was in.
And you didn't tell the others you had it?
No, I want to, you see, for Eilert's sake.
So nobody knows you have Eilert Lovborg's manuscript?
And nobody must find out about it either.
What did you say to him afterwards?
I didn't get a chance to say anything to him afterwards. When we got into town, he and 2 or 3 others vanished. Just like that. It was extraordinary.
Really? Must have taken him home.
Yes, I suppose they must have. Brock disappeared as well.
Where have you been lurking about since then?
Well, one of our merry company invited the rest of us back to his place for some morning coffee. Perhaps I should say night coffee. Anyway, once I've had some time to rest a bit and given Eilert a chance to sleep it off, poor chap, I must go round to give that back to him.
No, don't give it back to him. Not just yet. Let me read it first.
No, Hedda, I can't do that. Surely you understand.
Can't you?
No. Surely you realize how upset he'll be when he wakes up and finds his manuscript missing. There's no copy of it, you know. He told me there wasn't.
But a book like this could be written again, couldn't it? And published much the same?
No, I don't think that could happen. It's the inspiration, you see.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Incidentally, there's a letter for you.
There is it. Is there?
Yes, it arrived early this morning.
It's from Aunt Julia. Wonder what it is. Oh. Oh, Hedda! She says poor Aunt Rita's dying.
We've been expecting that, haven't we?
And if I want to see her, I have to hurry. I must race up there right away.
Your marks.
I do hope you could bring yourself to come with me, Hedda. Won't you consider it?
No, don't ask me to. I don't want to look at any sickness or death. Or anything ugly. Don't ask me to do it.
Well, where's my hat? And my coat? And where are they? Oh yes, they're in the hall. I only hope I'm not too late, Hedda.
Better race up there.